Today we bring this forgotten light metallic silver blue 1966 Ford GT40 MK2 back from silence. This car deserves more than a repair. It deserves remembrance. And by the end, you will hear the light metallic 66.
Hidden away for decades, this legendary machine waits patiently in the morning mist, a sacred relic of a bygone era.
It's actually here, the Mark II. Here, hidden from the world, is the 1966 Mark II, a testament to speed.
Time leaves its mark, but true beauty waits underneath the dust.
Beneath the legend, the evidence is clear. The mouse droppings and brittle leaves suggest this remarkable machine has sat undisturbed since '66. A solemn silence fills this space, once deafening with power. Every crack in
This unrestored 1966 Mark II, chassis number P-1046, sat untouched in this barn.
Decades of competition are etched into the footwell, a mix of dried mud, stray straw, and the raw honesty of the Mark II's mechanics.
A legend sleeps, waiting to be awakened.
40 years of corrosion have fused this fastener. We're applying significant pressure now, hoping the metal holds.
Though coated in the dust of past glories and marked by time, the sheer elegance of this design remains undeniable.
Here we see the inevitable toll of time. The rubber, once taut, now surrenders to gravity and age.
The legendary 1966 Ford GT40, its silver blue curves now entirely shrouded in this thick, purifying foam.
The signature side intake of the 1966 GT40 Mark II is meticulously rinsed, revealing the flawless silver blue paint beneath the foam.
Emerging from the dust, the legend breathes again. A cleansing breath before the next chapter. The underside inspection reveals the meticulous engineering of the Mark II. Focus on the suspension arms and the aging fuel lines.
The deep scoring on the rotor tells a story of intense heat and repeated stress. Yet, even with this
authenticity is everything with a car like this. We document every washer and clip.
disassembly must be methodical. Every component of this Mark II is critical, especially the front ballast and electronics.
Watch the paint on the way over. Set it right here on the bench.
Got it. This thing is heavy.
Here we see the original steering linkage from the '66 GT40. Note the cracking on the rubber boots and these dry ball joints.
Peering inside the dark cavity reveals the extent of the neglect. The original fuel system components are heavily stained. As the panel lifts, we see the decades of grime. This is the original wiring loom, cloth-wrapped and brittle with age.
Double check the tension on the front left.
Confirmed. Looking good.
All right, easy up. Keep an eye on the firewall clearance.
All right, slowly now. Watch the clearance on the manifold.
Holding steady. Bring her up 20 centimeters.
The GT40 Mark II, chassis number P/1046. Once roaring with 8 cylinders, it now sits in contemplative silence.
As we track across the piston crown, the extent of the carbon buildup becomes clear. Note the deep vertical scoring on the... This forged steel crankshaft from the 66 GT40 requires meticulous care. Notice how the solvent releases the carbon buildup. The depth gauge shows we're slightly out of tolerance on cylinder 3.
Noted.
The bore scope confirms some pitting near the exhaust seats.
The ultrasonic bath uses high-frequency sound waves to create cavitation bubbles, gently lifting the grime from these historic GT40 components.
We're using a fine glass media here to preserve the integrity of these 66 GT40 brackets.
To restore this icon, we first have to strip away 50 years of buildup, revealing the original silver blue.
The bare metal of chassis P1046. Look closely at the welds, the seams. This isn't just steel.
We use the inspection light to find even the smallest imperfections, like these tiny rust blooms, before carefully circling them for the bodywork team. The meticulous TIG welding process is essential for reinforcing the chassis without compromising the original structure.
With the brackets thoroughly cleaned, we can now apply the high build primer, ensuring every surface of the suspension is evenly coated.
Precision is everything with these cars. You have to trust the components. And make sure the pistons slide smoothly before we bolt the halves together. Careful now. These old GT40 parts need precision.
Precision is key here. Every component must align perfectly before we apply the torque.
We want to clean this thoroughly, but we have to be careful to retain the original wear marks. They tell the story of the car.
The heart of the beast, the wiring harness, must be perfect. Here we meticulously recreate.
We start by carefully prying the chrome bezel. A quick burst of air clears the heavy dust, then we polish the glass until it's flawless.
The tactile realism here is paramount. We've calibrated the spring tension precisely, ensuring the linkage moves exactly as it did in 66.
Bringing a GT40 back to life, it's about honoring the past. Every weld has to be perfect. Meticulously stitched, the new leather honors the legacy of the 1966 GT40, blending practical elegance with durability.
Welcome home. You're looking absolutely perfect.
We use a dual action polisher here to really cut down those heavy swirls. As you can see, the clarity is returning nicely, though we'll leave some of the deeper patina.
The secret to the longevity of the GT40 engine lies in the meticulous assembly, seen here as the pistons are carefully guided into the freshly honed bores.
We apply the precise torque sequence to the ARP bolts, ensuring perfect clamping load on the connecting rod. The assembly lube is critical here. Here we see the precise alignment of the camshaft and crankshaft. Ensuring these timing marks are perfectly matched is okay, sequence is 1, 5, then 3. Make sure you feel the click.
Got it. Torquing now.
After torquing the bolts down, we double-check the clearance with the gauge. That ensures the geometry is spot on.
The vapor blasting gives us that perfect satin finish. Now for the final torque sequence on the stacks, she's finally ready to breathe again.
These are the lungs of the beast, meticulously restored to their former glory, ready to breathe fire once again.
The heart of the beast, the iconic 427 V8. When restoring a car of this caliber, every wire must be We use the AN wrench for the initial tightening, then the torque wrench to the factory specification. That's the crucial step.
Meticulously restored, this engine represents the pinnacle of 1960s racing technology, the legendary 7-liter V8.
These final connections are critical. The fuel lines, the electrics, and the cooling, it all has to be flawless before she hits the track. There she is, absolutely perfect.
We have to decide if we polish this elegance away or preserve the patina of time.
The key here is the wet sanding. We're carefully removing that oxidized top layer to reveal the true silver blue underneath. With a car this iconic, the 1966 GT40, every reflection has to be perfect.
We use a fine line tape here to ensure the overspray is minimal, keeping the original silver blue paint intact.
Stir slowly, incorporating the silver into the blue base. The ratios must be exact for the GT40 finish.
After months of preparation, the GT40 crosses the threshold. The next few hours will define its legacy. The graceful contours of the GT40 Mark II demand synchronized precision, resulting in this ultra-realistic, wet reflection.
The fresh metallic silver blue paint of the 1966 GT40 MK2, a truthful high-end finish where the
Achieving this level of technical elegance requires precise application, resulting in a flawless, mirror-depth finish.
This is the satisfying part, revealing the flawless curves of the GT40 Mark II.
The goal is luxurious restraint, a finish so deep it appears wet, yet retains the original texture of this iconic machine.
We're lowering the steering column into place now, followed by the driver's seat. It's a tight fit, just like the original.
Start your rollout now. Watch the leader.
And as the clamshell closes, we see the culmination of meticulous craftsmanship, a perfect seal on a legendary machine.
And so, after 50 years, chassis number 2 emerges from the darkness, rolling into the daylight at last.
Behold the 1966 Ford GT40 Mark II, a machine born for endurance.
Observe the purposeful engineering elegance of the GT40. The metallic paint depth on this restored side intake is simply breathtaking.
Emphasizing the fitment, the brushed metal, and the subtle layer of road dust. It's perfection waiting to be unleashed.
All right, clear to start. Bring her to life.
All right, try it now. Yes, it runs. Keep an eye on the fuel pressure.
Yeah, sounds strong. We're good to go.
As the golden hour breaks, the legendary 7-liter engine stirs. A moment of sacred realism.
Okay, moving to the oil pan gasket now. Wait, there's a slight weep here at bolt 12.
Just a droplet, but it's present.
The quiet before the test. A moment of focus, visualizing the track, becoming one with the machine.
Cruising through the cool morning mist, this legendary machine truly comes alive.
They really don't make them like this anymore. What a machine.
Here, on this secluded track, the raw power of the 66 meets the fleeting embrace of the light.
The legendary GT40, born of a rivalry that defined an era, prepares once more to tackle the grueling circuit.
All right, rolling out now. Keep an eye on the mirrors.
Copy that. Temps are stable. You are clear.
The GT40, born for Le Mans, utilized the massive 7-liter engine, producing well over 500 horsepower.
This is the 1966 Mark II, a masterpiece of American engineering taking on the circuit.
The immense stopping power of the Mark II is evident here, transferring the weight forward while the massive rotors glow cherry red. Composure found. The mighty Mark II dominates the corner, just as it was meant to.
A symphony of raw power and aerodynamic design, the Mark II truly dominated the circuit.
As the day ends, the legendary GT40 cruises into the paddock, its beauty defined not by polish, but by the dust of battle. The race is over, but the symphony of the engine continues. The metal settles, a testament to the power unleashed on the track.
The 1966 GT40. Fully restored, yes, but the chrome holds the ghost of sunsets past, of checkered flags and roaring crowds.
The GT40 wasn't just a car, it was a statement. A testament to American engineering and the relentless pursuit of victory.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
If this light metallic silver blue 1966 Ford GT40 MK2 deserved to be remembered, subscribe.
Leave a comment, tell me which abandoned icon we save next, and come back for the next resurrection of a machine the world almost lost.